Ugh. Dude, why have I not known about weed? Weed is like the most amazing thing. Like, something I have wanted, I have craved for probably years now. It's just some stagnation, something different, a new way of thoughts. I thought I could go through philosophy, I found nothing. History, I found nothing. It was drugs, dude. And not all drugs are created equal. Like, honestly, none of them are as deadly as, like, fentanyl or like a Botox what's it called? The injection. Like, yeah. Sometimes to be smart is to humble yourself, you know? Sometimes you need to realize and, you know, be fine with the whole idea of, hey, like, I'll never know everything in the world. I'll never be, you know, a godlike being atop a mountain, you know, waves crashing, storms, you know, tearing limb from limb and people asunder, you know, and yet unshakable. Like that's unrealistic. I'm not saying I believe in a god, but like at the same time, like he's not 100% not real. I mean, at least purely in an abstract. Like, he's an idea. And it's foolish of us to make something up and then try to achieve it, especially when it's so hard. You'll never reach perfection. You know, you'll never have 100%. It'll always come short, and that's okay. It's okay. Like, the world is a pretty chaotic and wild and weird place, and maybe sometimes lunacy is the way of making, you know, understanding it. You know, maybe learning the world in its chaos is to be chaos in like some regard. Like, dedication doesn't come out of the blue. You have to have discipline, you know? Competence doesn't just appear. You have to make something of yourself to be competent in. You have to be something that you can believe in, something authentic. And I think that's so lost in this world. Like, even if you think you're a piece of shit, that's fine. You don't have to be perfect. You're a human being. You know, you'll never reach something the divine, and that's okay. That's fucking okay, dude. You do not have to make sense of the world. You do not. And, like, that's something I thought in gaming is really lost. Genuineness, you know? It's become kind of corporate because it's so popular of a pastime. It's just like, man, and I didn't know what I wanted this channel to be. Not at all. But, like, it's turning into just being genuine gaming, you know, with this stupid fucking stoner envy who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, yeah. You know, and it just, I don't. And that's so fucking okay. Like, now I'm perfectly fine with not knowing everything. Like, why do you have to make sense of every little thing in the world? You know, you never will. You'll never be that 100%. You always fall short, and that's okay. Things do get better.
Do you not remember?
But you gotta do something. You gotta work towards something. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Yeah. You gotta realize you're a gross, stinky, burping, farting human. You know, and We just don't have that nowadays. Genuineness. We're all fat, man. We could all, you know, use a few. Yeah, like a few. What's the word? Not inhibitors, but like, what's the type of thing? Let's still. Yeah, I didn't know what I wanted this, channel to be, and now I'm just like after going through what appears to be like a decade of gaming YouTubers and YouTube channels that are related to gaming, or YouTube channels that just are nerd stuff, and it's become a corporation to these people. Like, there's no genuineness. There's no like, hey, I'm a raunchy nihilistic douchebag. By the way, I am. Um, it's like, why am I not portraying myself as that? I am. That's just the way the cookie fucking crumbles. I can't change myself like that, dude. That's something to the core of my being. I'm raunchy. I'm optimistic. I'm nihilistic. I'm all sorts of things. Like, that's how fucking important genuineness is. Like, seriously. I get it, man. Like, the world is fucking tough, dude, but you can be tougher, okay? You can live an authentic existence. You fucking can. And even if you die trying, so what? At least you fought for what you believed in. You fought to be yourself. You fought to, look at things from your point of view. Like, yeah, I don't know. I sound kind of rambly. But yeah, still, like, seriously. You guys gotta think your shit through. It's okay, the world doesn't make sense. And that doesn't mean living your life. And hey, I get it. I've been to dark places in my life. I really have. But hey, like, when you know what it feels to truly feel fucking pain, man. God, that sounded horrible. Like, once you know the pain of living, once you get that depression in you, like, you start to see things for what it is. It's a good perspective, right? But that's the thing with nihilism is, it in essence is like a hopelessness. But the trick of the matter isn't to, be aware of its hopelessness, but like, just to be fine with it. Like, it's okay. Make your own hope. Just because there's nothing intrinsic in the world that screams hope, hope. And it doesn't mean it's not there. Just make it. Make it up. Be a silly fucking gremlin. Be yourself. And like, come on, do drugs and don't listen to the authority figures in your life because they want to turn you into nothing. Like, that's it. That's all you gotta do. To achieve some sort of fucking greatness in your life, you've just gotta work towards it. And it's step by step, like it's little acts of greatness. It's not just all in one go. Like, no. It's in increments. It's important to know your place in the world, but yeah, still, like, just maybe laugh at the absurdity. You know what's the greatest cure to depression? And I know it's not a fucking permanent cure. I wish it was. But laughter. Laughter is a temporary cure to your depression. If you can find a way at laughing at the world, you're unbeatable. If you can find something genuine in you that just raises its middle finger, points it at God and says, fuck you, like, that's laughter. Comedy is an amazing thing. Some of the funniest people I saw were, like, gaming YouTube channels. But, like, from the way things are looking, it doesn't look like it's gonna be that way for a long time. My favorite fucking gaming channels were, just people fucking talking to their buddy or something. Like, oh man. Yeah, it really pains me, like, how corporate, these YouTube channels have gotten. How there's like brain rot channels that are just like whatever game or like media memorabilia we can inject in, we're just gonna put these nightmares on it. Like, yeah, that shit is par for the fucking course. And you get to achieve greatness. Like, reach for the fucking stars, and then whatever you achieve, it won't just come short. You'll be happy you got there. Because it's gonna be something. You're not nothing. You're not a horrible person. You're none of that. You're a human being with flaws, and you need to work with them. Not against them or anything. Like, there's so much to do. There's so much to express and exist and see in the world. And you can worry about all of this shit. You can worry about everything. It's okay. It's human. It's very normal to be worried about the future. I'm worried about the future. I don't see a lot of fucking good in the world. Like, that's just me being honest. But I'm optimistic. I hope. And I feel like the world is going in a good way. You know? Oh, it's wild shit though. How you can, be so unsure of yourself and you don't even try. Like, whoever learned anything, from just doing it how it always is. Like, come on. Find something to get you into that fucking headspace. Just some change. That's something human beings crave more than anything, is some change, some genuine change. You know? That's why we hate the way things are, because we don't want it to be that way. And it doesn't have to. It never has to. You could very, very easily just make some little incremental change in your life, step by step. That's like, a great change isn't just that. It's a lot of little changes, that lead up to something great. Like, you gotta remember that. Put any amount of effort into anything, and it'll be easier the next time. Like, never fucking feel bad about yourself. Never fucking forget who you were meant to be. Like, it's okay to fail, like, I just did there, but yeah. Just as long as you get back up, eventually you'll succeed, right? Or die trying, and it's fine. Death gets us all. And at least you died going out on your own terms, just trying to live. Like, come on. Just everything there. Oh, you just love it though. Like, people are calling this game hard, right? And it is. It's fucking hard. But that's not a bad thing. It's my favorite thing about this game, is that it's hard. That it's a challenge. That it fucking rips you apart just so you can learn it. Like, oh, you keep banging your head against the wall, you can just simply tap it. And then eventually that wall will erode, motherfucker. It'll be beaten down. That's what we need to go for. Just the smallest bit of effort. That's all it takes.